Long ago there lies a great beast within the sea of the world, one of the most powerful monsters in Jewish legend, and it might have been the original sea monster. Let's take a look at the Leviathan. In mythology, the Leviathan is described as a dragon that dwells in a watery abyss. In the book of Enoch, it says that the Leviathan is a female creature of the water, and then the Behemoth was the male creature of the land. There is another version where Yahweh, also known as God, made two Leviathans, one male and one female. Yahweh slayed the female to prevent them from multiplying, because if there was an entire species of the Leviathan, the whole world would be destroyed. It is strange to think that this sea serpent-like creature is able to breathe fire. When it opens its mouth, it reaches the water to its boiling point, and no living creature can endure it. One of the stories of the Leviathan was talking about someone being up close to it. Once we went in a ship and saw a fish which put his head out of the water. He had horns, upon which was written, "I am one of the meanest creatures that inhabited the sea. I am 300 miles in length, and entered this day into the jaws of the Leviathan." It also states a man named Johann avoided being eaten by the Leviathan. The Leviathan eats one whale a day. The body of the Leviathan possesses great power, especially in the eyes. This was an opinion by Rabbi Eliezer. By his sneezing a light doth shine, and his eyes are like the eyelids of the morning. Despite the Leviathan being big and powerful, it is afraid of a dangerous creature, a small worm called the kilpit, which kills fish that are large, and it will cling onto their gills. Here are some of the things talked about the Leviathan. Isaiah 27:1. In that day the Lord with his sore and great and strong sword shall punish Leviathan, the piercing serpent, even Leviathan that crooked serpent, and he shall slay the dragon that is in the sea. Psalms 74:14. Thou didst crush the heads of the Leviathan, thou didst give him for food to the desert people. Psalms 104:25-26. O Lord, how manifold thy works! In wisdom you have created them all. So is this great and wide sea. There go the ships and the Leviathan that you have created to play with. Book of Job 3:8. Lo, let the night be solitary. Let no joyful cry be heard of in it. Let them curse it who curse the day, who are ready to awake the Leviathan. Let's go ahead and get into powers and abilities. Absolute immortality. The power to be eternal and indestructible. Fire breathing. To release flames out of your mouth. Atlantic life manipulation. It can take control any sea creature or sea animal. Aquatic adaptation. It has the ability to adapt to underwater environments. Fish physiology. To have the abilities or form as a fish. Snake physiology. To have the abilities or form of a snake. Chaos manipulation. power to control the chaotic force of the universe, life creation, can create living beings, enhanced senses, fear inducement, to invoke extreme fear and horror on others, feral mind, to tap into a feral state, which is like a savage mind, flawless indestructibility, to possess no internal or external weaknesses, freedom, the power to be unattached to all boundaries, guardianship, the circumstance placed on those who have been chosen or choose to protect a certain item, place, person, or concept. Light generation, the power to generate photons of light. Horns, has the power to have horns on the body. Matter ingestion, has the power to eat anything. Supernatural conditions, the ability to possess an obvious supernatural physical or mental condition. Water manipulation, the power to control water. Speed swimming, power to have incredible speed while swimming. Transcended physiology, the user is physically and mentally beyond all forms of harm and others' ways to influence them, and can gain powers that are supernatural to outside viewers. Unnatural size, the ability to possess an uncommon size. Ultimate invincibility, the user is completely invincible in many different ways, whether it's physical, mental, or spiritual. At the end of time, there will be a battle between the Leviathan and the Behemoth, but Yahweh will slay both of them. And if he didn't, their powers would be able to destroy the world. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe for more, and see you next time.